My name is Krishna. My registration number is UR15CA059. Today I'm going to explain about my second experiment, which is conditional statement in shell programming. So we'll see it is divided into five parts. Where first question is to find the greatest of three numbers. So we'll see the code of the first experiment. This is the code where we are asking the user to enter the three numbers, and the three numbers is given by the user. And in this if condition, see that A is greater than B and A is greater than C. Then we'll print that A is greatest number, and in the second we'll see that if B is greater or not, and in the second else if we'll see the C is greater or not. So this is the first this is the code for the greatest of three numbers. Now we'll execute the program where um, where we enter three numbers, 3, 6 and 2. Now we can see that after executing this program, the greatest number is 6. Now the second the second question is the second question is uh, uh, second question of the experiment is where we have to check the grade of the student. So first we'll enter the name of the student and we'll read the name. After that we'll enter the marks of the student. Then if the marks is about greater than 95, the grade O is given, and the mark is greater than 80 but less than 90, then S is given. For A greater than 70 and less than 80. For B greater than 60 and less than 70. For this C greater than 50 and less than 60. And for P grade will give less equal to 50. And for F less than 50. Now we'll execute this program. We'll enter the name of the student. After that, we will enter the marks of the student, which will be 80. So grade A is given. The program is executed properly. Now we'll go to the third third where we'll where we'll have to program a arithmetic calculator. Where we initialize the value of sum is equal to 0 and I is equal to y, and enter the first we'll ask the user to enter the first number, and after that the second number, and we'll use while loop if y is printed, where addition will give the options to the user as for 1 addition, 2 subtraction, 3 multiplication, 4 division, and we'll uh, ask the user to enter the choice. According to the choice, the following condition will be applied. So for one we addition will be addition will be initialized as sum is equal to number one, and the first number plus the second number. For the subtraction, the first number minus the second number. and for the multiplication, first number multiply by the second number. For division, first number divided by the second number. Other than these four options, anything will give, it will be invalid choice. And for continuing it, we can press y. So this was the code for the third. Now we'll execute it. We can enter the first number, which can be 40, second number 20, and we can give multiplication. So it is the answer. If you want to continue, you can give another choice also, like subtraction. The answer is 20. So after that, we'll go to the uh, third, fourth program, which is we'll check the given character is a vowel or not. So for that, we'll ask the user to enter a character, and we'll read that character. After that, if the character is A, E, I, O, U, then the character is a vowel, else it's a consonant. So after that, we'll execute it. For executing A is given, then A is a vowel, it is printed. After that, we'll see the fifth program, uh, which is the result, where we'll see the if the by inputting internal and external marks, we'll see that the student is fail or pass. So first we'll ask the user to enter the three internal marks, and it is calculated by divided by 60, and after that taking its average as 120. After that, we'll uh, we'll ask the user to enter the external marks, and after reading that external marks, if the external marks is greater than 50, or less than 30, we'll initialize the values in E average, where it will convert that marks into 40 and add to the internal marks to the 60 marks. So after that, total is divided. If total is greater than 50, then we'll we'll print pass or else fail. So we can execute. This was the code for the fifth one. So executing it. We'll enter the three internal marks: 18, 17, 16, and external marks as 30. So we can see the student is failed. So this was the second experiment of the UNIX. So which is conditional statements in shell programming. Thank you for watching this video.